Hey everybody, this is some interweb guy, and this is a review of the 2600 Adapter 2, which I purchased approximately 2 months ago. And since then I've been trying it out with my favorite controllers for the Atari, and that's the paddle controllers. And while the adapter is new, these I got on eBay for I think about $10 free shipping. Really great deal. And my favorite game to play is Super Breakout. But since I've gotten these, I've actually been exploring the Atari 2600 library so that I can find other games to use these with. I use a PlayStation 2 joystick with a USB adapter for games that require a joystick because, in my opinion, the Atari 2600 joystick sucks. And this is coming from somebody who grew up on the 2600, or at least started with it and then went on to the Nintendo and Super Nintendo and Sega stuff too. So, as you can see, it comes with the actual adapter itself that you plug in your joystick. It supports more than just paddles. It supports the 2600 joysticks. I believe it supports the keypad and just about everything else. I'll put a link to the actual website where you can buy this at. I think it was about $35 for it, but well worth it in my opinion. It also came with a USB cord, so you don't have to supply your own, even though it uses a standard you can see it uses a standard USB interface, and you can see the dip switches there, and those are to set depending on what kind of joystick. And again, it's on the website where this guy that sells it, and it explains how you're supposed to use each kind. And so yeah, there's not much more to show physically, but I figured I'd do another video with it in action. Now this installs just like any USB device, and I've already plugged it in, and you get the usual Windows message about installing drivers. I haven't tried it out on my Linux box, but I'm sure it's pretty much the same. Feel free to leave comments if you purchase this yourself and if you've had problems or something. But from what I understand, anything that will work with USB, which is pretty much any operating system created in the last 10 years, should work with it just fine. So first thing I'm going to do is put on Super Breakout. Atari, my favorite game. I prefer it in the arcade using MAME, but I don't have a spinner yet for my X-Arcade, so, and as nice as the mouse is, it's really nice to be able to use a paddle or spinner style controller, and the paddle in the Atari 2600 version is actually pretty good, so we'll start that first. And the control is very smooth. I mean, I find that I'm actually able to do much better in this game than I am with a mouse. Okay, this is TACScan. This is one I just found out about. Never heard of it before, but Mark from Classic Game Room actually just did a video on this a few hours ago, and I watched it, and it looked like a lot of fun. So let's see how this goes. This is a lot of fun. Oops, I missed the extra shit. So there you have it. Just using it on 2 different games. I've used it on quite a few games besides that, but I want to keep this video somewhat short. So yeah, go ahead and go to the link in the description and get one for yourself if you like to enjoy classic Atari games with the correct controllers, and don't have the money to buy all the games, and also preservation for the future too, because eventually those systems do break down. So thanks for watching.